does a broken heart get back together when it's torn apart? Teach yourself to start beating again. This little blue bird came looking for you. I said that I hadn't seen you quite some time.
But the fine layer around the Earth is delicate. In dry and arid environments, it is particularly vulnerable. It can take 500 years for 2.5 centimeters of soil to form, but only a few years to destroy it. This is called desertification. Contrary to popular perception, desertification refers to land degradation resulting from climatic variations and human activities. It is not a natural process. It is the result of mankind's actions. Today, a third of land is threatened by desertification. Over centuries, we have developed hyper-productive farming methods to feed billions of people. We have turned infertile deserts into lush green plains. But this type of farming might also damage soil and could rather turn fertile plains into deserts. Because in arid areas, water shortages affect the soil. The balance is fragile and soil is vulnerable. Mankind's actions could lead to its slow degradation. Deforestation and overgrazing strip soil of the vegetation cover that protects it from erosion. Without branches protecting it and roots supporting it, soil dries out and is carried away by wind and rain.
And that land degradation is impeding the ability of the soil to yield more crops and the ability of the population to live out of their agricultural work. That is why desertification has a strong linkages with poverty and a strong linkages with hunger.
In fact, desertification affects all mankind because soil exhaustion is reducing world food production. And as consumption and the population are on the increase, it becomes harder to feed billions of human beings. Every year, the equivalent of 20 million tons of cereal is lost through desertification.
This little blue bird, she came looking again. I said we weren't even friends, she could have you. Don't you think it was hard? I didn't even say that you died, but it wouldn't have been such a lie, 'cause then I started to cry.
A possible solution is planting trees to anchor the soil, increase moisture levels, and slow down wind erosion, like in the north of China, where billions of trees have been planted to form another Great Wall. Africa has also started building its Great Green Wall, from Senegal to Djibouti.
In China, they decided what they had to do was to reforest and redirect and rethink the whole ecosystem of an area that amazingly is the size of France. And what they did was that over a 15-year period, they transformed this area from just dirt, sand and dirt, to green and water, and they quadrupled the income of the local people, pulling them out of poverty. They created food, they had water, and they vastly reduced the silting.
This little blue